Hi, my name is Courtney Wheeler. I'm currently 26 years old and I am a senior compensation analyst at a bank. I graduated from the University of Toledo in summer of 2022. I worked as a finance analyst. I got my degree in finance and a minor in marketing. Worked as a finance analyst for 3.5 years, and then I made the switch over into HR, where I'm at now. I joined Ladies First during our first year as a travel basketball team. We had like our blue and white uniforms, and then we also played rec. And I just remember like we were the only all female girls team. Wanted to beat the boys every year. Very young and new to the sport, but we had coaches who believed in us and wanted to strengthen our abilities and our skill sets and encouraged us to beat the boys. So we had the confidence to do so at a very young age. And I think that's one of the great things about Ladies First is they believe in you. They want to build you up and uplift you, not only in basketball, but in general and in life and in skill sets. Like, not all of us may have a career in basketball once we graduate. However, you may go down a different path, and that may be education that you're good at, and you will still feel the love and the support from your teammates, from your coaches, from the family, from your friends, from your sisters. And I think it's a bond, it's a sisterhood. And I know that's what everybody wants, is for you to look at your teammates and be like, wow, these girls, they have my back, they love me, and I enjoy playing with them. When you join basketball, or when you think about a sport, you just think about the practices, the games, but you may not think about the importance outside of the sport. And I think that's what Ladies First encompasses. It encompasses all areas and all walks of life. And that's what I enjoy most. I'm 26 going on 27. The girls that I played with when I was at my young age in middle school, high school, and beyond were still cool to this day. Those are still my sisters, near or far, no matter how little or how much we talk. I'm just grateful for the experience and what it's taught me, and the friends and family that this organization has brought me. And I am excited and encouraged and lucky to be involved in it, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for this organization and a new group of girls who want to get involved and want to try a new sport. So wishing you the best. Love you guys. Ladies First for life. Bye.
My name is Leah Hall. I am a lawyer in Chicago, Illinois, and I was on the very first Ladies First Akron basketball team, when we were playing against the boys and beating them up on the court, making them cry. I did not know that I was a leader when I first joined Ladies First, but I quickly realized that I was, because I always talked, always eyes on the coaches, and want to do everything that they say, and being that facilitator and communicator on the floor. And all my teammates were often mad at me because I was telling everybody where to go and what to do and where to be, and just getting the team rallied together and becoming that glue for the team and for my sisters through our playing on the court. And so I did not know that initially, but Coach Jojo, Coach Akon, all of our early coaches, Coach Keisha, Coach Tia, all the coaches that I played for early on, they helped me realize that pretty quickly. And then how did that help me, my leadership and my confidence moving forward throughout my life? It helped in every aspect. I give kudos to Ladies First Akron, because without it, I would not have the mental toughness that I have now. I cried a lot growing up and becoming a leader, and now like being able to take constructive feedback in the workspace during law school when I was president of the Black Law Students Association. And through any type of adversity, I am able to just figure it out. I'm able to say, yes, okay, how do we move forward, and not letting too much emotions get into business decision. The job has to be handled, and Ladies First has taught me how to handle my business on and off the court. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Shario Henson, and I joined Ladies First in 2014. Here's a picture of me when I joined. When I first started, I was on the road of destruction. I pretty much have been going through a lot of discrimination and bullying from a prior school that I had went to, and so it kind of tore down my self-confidence, and it made me have no hope for my life and just who I was, especially as a young child. I was the oldest of all of my siblings, and so I just was kind of giving up on life pretty early. And one day I seen a flyer in my 5th grade class, and it was basketball, and I was just like, I don't know why, but something telling me I should do it. So I went home, I took it to my mom, I gave it to my mom. She laughed, she thought it was a joke, and she ended up letting me join. Ladies First has changed my entire life. Ladies First built my confidence. It taught me about so many things. Like, it's so many things I can think of. It taught me to stay focused in school. It taught me to be a leader. It taught me to have self-esteem. It taught me self-worth. It taught me a lot of principles and morals that I feel like children need at that age and don't get all the time. I am now currently a intake investigator with Children's Services, so I help children. And it's just been an amazing thing. Coach JoJo is the best. Coach Akon is the best. Without them, I would not be the woman I am today. I also graduated college, Kent State, bachelor's degree in criminology. So yes, if you're a mom and you're thinking about putting your child in Ladies First, I 100% recommend that. It will change your life, it will change your child's life, and all for the better. Thank you. And one lesson that has stuck with me from Ladies First is you cannot control what someone does to you or how someone treats you. You can only control how you react to whatever it is. Hold on. Coach JoJo always told me this. Nobody can make you mad. Only you can make you mad. Nobody should have that much control over you to be able to put you in an emotional state of anger. You have to have self-control and the mental capacity to control your own feelings and emotions. And that's what stuck with me throughout my life.
My name is Damiana Merriweather. I played for Ladies First back in like 2010. 16 years, started in 4th, 5th grade. I was on the first AAU team back when we were wearing the baby blue jersey. So years and years and years ago. I have my master's in industrial and organizational psychology from the University of Maryland. And I also have a double Bachelor of Arts in psychology and sociology from the Ohio State University. And I have my Associate of Science from the University of Akron. Reflecting on my years with Ladies First, I walked away with, I think, the 3 C's: commitment, confidence, and community. I say commitment because playing basketball, I feel like it's the first time where I learned to be committed to something that you weren't obligated to do. Basketball at the time was something that I said I was passionate about and that I loved. And so I had to put in that extra work and that dedication and showing up to practice and wanting to get better and taking the constructive criticism. And so I learned what it meant to actually be committed to something that you say that you love and the work you have to do behind that. And that's something I've taken with me in other areas of my life as well. I say confidence because when I first started playing basketball, I was very timid, very shy. And as I played with Ladies First, I think I learned what it meant to start to trust in my instincts and to see the growth. And that's something I've taken with me, especially professionally. Being confident in my abilities and what I bring to the table and knowing my strengths has been so important in being able to be successful. Lastly, probably the most important thing I'm taking away from the organization is community. Ladies First is a community like no other. First, the sisterhood. I'm still friends with the girls I played with 16 years ago, and just getting to see where everybody is in life and the different things that we're doing and still just checking in and cheering for each other. We're almost in our 30s. It's crazy to say, but we're almost in our 30s. And so to still be able to be connected, I think is amazing. The coaching staff still want to see you be successful. Even the parents of the girls I play with. It's just such a community of people that just want to see everybody do their best and want to see you grow, want to see you develop. The coaches always told us basketball will come to an end one day, but those lessons you take while playing basketball, they stick with you for the rest of your life. And that's been the case for me from playing with Ladies First. So 16 years is crazy. I hope the organization can do another 16 plus and many more and continue to pour into the young ladies in the inner city as they did for me. So grateful to be a part of this organization and see the amazing things that they've done and continue to do. So happy 16. Thank you, Ladies First.
Hey guys, my name is Rihanna Putnam and I joined Ladies First maybe 14 years ago, and I may have just aged myself with that comment. But when I joined Ladies First, I knew little to no basketball at all. But over time, I grew to love not only the sport, but the community that it brought me. Through the sisterhood, through the mentorship that I got through Ladies First, I don't know what I would say was my biggest takeaway. But what I can say is I don't know how I would have done life without any of it. Coach JoJo and the rest of the coaches installed in me that it's not just about basketball or the sport, but it's about who you are inside. Who are you becoming and who you will be. I believe that's why I can stand here today and say Ladies First helped mold me into the woman that I am today. Today I'm getting ready to go back and obtain my master's degree from the Ohio State University with one of the best support systems behind me. So if you're thinking about joining Ladies First, I say do it. You couldn't have a better team behind you, a better sisterhood, a better community, and foundation. So yes, I love Ladies First. I want to say thank you to Coach JoJo, thank you to Coach Akon, thank you to the coaches and staff and sisters that supported me when I was at my lowest, even to when I was at my highest. Thank you for being there to help celebrate me and every accomplishment that I've had. I'm so excited and so happy to see 16 years for Ladies First.